welcome to Meals in Minutes. We've been a bit quiet recently because we've all had COVID, but we're through it. We're feeling fabulous.
We're back.
We're back. And you love my sandwiches, I've noticed that. So I thought I would make today the ultimate smoked salmon cream cheese bagel. Now, there's a bit of a story about why I'm using bagels today. In one of my more deranged COVID moments, lying in bed, ordering a shop, for some reason, I ordered £15 worth of bagels. So we got bagels in the freezer, got bagels in the fridge, got bagels everywhere. So you too now are going to experience my crazy buying of bagels. So first of all, got a little onion. I want to show you this groovy machine. Oh my God. That I got on Amazon. It took ages to come. Look. And oh, hang on. What have I done wrong?
That's groovy.
That's groovy. I've always hated, what are they called? Mandolins. They really scare me. But this, I don't have to touch it. Oh, hang on.
You look like
What's going on? Hang on a minute. I've done something wrong here. Hang on. In a minute, I'm going to show you how fantastic this is. Right, you just do that. Look at that. It's because I haven't got it on the right setting. Look how wonderful and thin and easy that is. And I've not had to touch the bloody mandolin, which they do scare me. So I want some really thin onions. And now I'm going to pickle them a little. So I've got some water in there. I've put some beetroot and I'm going to put some vinegar. Now I'm hoping that that beetroot will colour my onions a bit, but I'm not sure because it wasn't as red as beetroots usually are. So I'm going to put those in. Now, by doing that, by putting the onions in with some vinegar and water and just leaving it to just rest, to soak a little bit, what happens is it takes some of the sting out of the onion. It makes it a milder onion. And Mark hates like that onion breath, don't you? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put some salt in. Do you think that that's going to turn it a bit pink? What do you think? What do you think, guys?
Depends how long we wait.
Message below. So I don't think it is, but I thought I'd give it a go. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave that to sit. About 10 minutes is good. We won't give it 10 minutes today because we don't want to keep you waiting. So cream cheese. You can, of course, use the low-fat cream cheese. We're not going to. I'm going to put a really, because this is the ultimate smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel. So we want everything to be just a bit rude. So lemon zest, really nice, rather than just a squeeze of lemon, because we're doing that little bit extra for ourselves because we deserve it. Mark's starving. He woke up starving, and we both do the 16-8. You know, fast for 16 hours, eat for 8 hours. So we've been holding off. Now, any of these ingredients you don't like, just don't put them in. It's fine. I'm not going to put capers in, which a lot of people would say is part of the ultimate bagel, smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel thing. But Mark hates capers, don't you, Mark?
Hate them with a vengeance.
So what I'm going to do is put lots of chives. Oh my God, chives and cream cheese just go so well together. Lots of them in. You could put some really finely shredded spinach as well if you want a bit of, veg going in.
Look behind you.
Chives, oh, here she's back. Chives, cream cheese and smoked salmon. What could be better? So you see, I'm really packing that in. I want lots of flavour. Mush that up. I'm not going to put any salt in because smoked salmon is salty, cream cheese is salty, but I am going to put plenty of black pepper. I think it's absolutely...
I think that makes a bagel, cream cheese bagel.
Essential for a cream cheese bagel, freshly ground. Oh, look, there's a lot of my lemon zest there. Honestly, the lemon zest is a game changer. Right. So we have our bagel, and controversially, I use a thinner bagel because I bought £15. A thinner bagel because sometimes I feel the bread completely overwhelms everything else. But of course, just use your standard thicker bagel if that's what you prefer. But this is what we use.
I find a thicker bagel really dry.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes away some of that gorgeous flavour. So, lots of cream cheese. We're not mucking about today, guys. It's the ultimate. And I want it oozing a bit out of the side. And I'm
Do you
also
put it on both sides?
going to today, I wouldn't normally, and I would use a lot less. But because we want it to be sensational, because we've had a tough old week with COVID and we are using a bit of comfort food. Shamelessly, we're on 16.8, but this is what we do. We have no guilt with our eating anymore. We're done, sick and tired of that. Okay, I'll give it another layer of black pepper. Okay, now I'm going to use my groovy little machine again. Where's the little box? Just get rid of those onions. We don't need those.
Let's have a closer look at that, guys. Oh.
So I've got a beetroot. Of course, if you hate beetroot, don't put the beetroot in. But I happen to think that beetroot, and if you go to fancy restaurants, they often do smoked salmon and beetroot with a creme fraiche horseradish, which is really delicious, but it's so frustrating because they always put such a little bit. So, doesn't that look pretty? Oh, yum.
Looking forward to this.
I'm a bit annoyed I've only made one.
Do you believe in covering the whole?
No.
It's an interesting debate.
Okay.
Okay,
Just a
maybe it's not.
little pink onion. It's slightly pink.
Yeah, it is. Well done.
Just a little. You don't want to overwhelm it. You want all these flavours to come through. You want to taste the chives. You want to taste the salmon. Okay, now we have our salmon. And this is where you want to be generous. There's nothing worse, is there, than getting a massive bagel, thick bread.
Yeah.
Oh, like thin cheese and not much smoked salmon. It's like, why didn't you just sell me just a bloody bagel? I can hear Mark's breathing is turning too excited. You're starving, aren't you?
Famished.
Okay, now, guess what? Another bit of black pepper.
Can't have too much pepper on one. That's fine.
A little squeeze of lemon, though Mark objects to this, I insist upon it. Just a little bit because he doesn't like too much. Because it just, without the lemon, I think the smoked salmon is always too fatty. It just cuts through the fat. And you know, in the old days, lemon was always served with fish because it was they believed it killed bacteria. And my dad, who grew up in the desert and therefore is very, very suspicious of fish, would never, ever, ever be able to eat fish without lemon. You eat the fish without the lemon?
It's the same with ginger, you know, in sushi.
So I'm just going to do that first of all, so we can get a photograph. Same with lemon, with ginger and sushi, is it? So shall I get a photograph for the gram while you just zoom in on that?
Okay.
I'll show how lovely it is. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah. Looks like a rose.
Oh, that's nice.
Doesn't it look? It's like petals.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Right, we can now talk a bit more about your hold theory.
Yeah. Do you fill a bagel hole?
I don't, because what's the point of having a bagel?
I totally agree.
Oh, there's another thing you could add now, but this is controversial. I think there is no place for avocado and smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, but others might disagree. So if you wanted to layer some thin avocado on here, you could, but for me the textures don't work. Soft avocado, soft cheese, soft, no. Should we close it up?
Yes.
There you go. Well, that's a nice bit there. Get that.
Push it towards me.
Boo boo.
Oh.
What do you think? Do you want a bite?
Yeah.
Or later?
Later.
All right.
No, I'll have a bite. Everyone wants to see the food eaten.
Go on then.
Just point it. You look at the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. You ready?
Go on then. Oh, and he's starving. Let me see that. Let me just... Oh, look at that. Show me. Show me. Okay, go on.
I tell you what. I even like the onion.
Yay!
And I'm not
Because
an
we
onion
took
fan.
some of the sting out
Is
of
that
it.
the sweet flavour?
Yeah, because there's vinegar and it just takes that bite out.
I've got it
Oh,
all
get
around my
mucky, baby.
mouth. Oh. Well, there you go.
You've left the bagel upside down. That's a crime against food.
Sorry.
Right. Yum.
Bye.
You can't have any, dog.